G'day, and welcome to Body Needs Massage. Michael here, and today the video I'm going to talk about is about defining your style as a massage therapist, which I think is important. Massage is one of those industries that it's such a unique industry because you've got so many different styles of therapists. So whereas you come, you look at say physiotherapy or chiropractic or an MD or anything like that, they all tend to follow a very similar stance about everything, a very straightforward line. Whereas massage therapists, it's very open to interpretation, and the way people treat can be extremely different. And how you decide that, figure out what your core values are, what you stand for, what you want to portray for your business. I'm just going to go into a couple of styles. Probably the two main ones, which I see as, the spiritualistic, holistic style of massage therapist versus the clinical style of massage therapist. So let's, and I don't claim to know everything about each of these styles, but this is just my impressions of them. So your spiritualistic style, this is probably what a lot of people see. Your everyday sort of, a lot of that sort of almost sometimes gets referred to that comical style of massage therapists, that they're all about their chakras and auras and cleansing and all that sort of stuff. I don't know a lot about this style because I'm quite the opposite way. But if you're like this way inclined, try and really embrace that sort of thing. Really bring that to the surface. If you're looking at those sorts of styles, try and bring those types of clients into you. So if you want to go that way, that path, really embrace it, really push it, because you'll draw those clients into you. For me, I've never been one for the spiritual style of massage. I'm not one for chakras and cleansing and grounding yourself and believing in the transfer of energy and all those things. That's just me. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just the way I feel. It doesn't work for me, sort of thing. It doesn't really connect with me. The style therapist I am, the other one I'm talking about is a clinical style therapist. So, I base all my work around sports, remedial, and I'm starting to do a lot of pregnancy massage these days. Now, if this style works for me, if you're going to be more of a clinical style therapist, an important thing to do is probably build a good network of other allied health professionals around you, because to be a really good clinical style therapist is not just about the work that you do. It's about how to refer also to other professions, like your physios, like your chiros, like seeing someone to their doctor or osteo or something like that. Seeing people to the right treatments, sort of thing. So you got to understand when you're not going to be able to help someone, you've got to forward them on to the right person. Clinical style also, you're not going to be working with someone's emotions or their spiritual well-being. You're going to be just going for the issues you can find. So muscle tension, knots, dealing with flexibility issues and all those sorts of things. So you're going to stick to those sorts of areas. I've found over the years, it's just best not to muddy those two waters. I find if someone's looking for a clinical therapist, they do not want the spiritual stuff. And I found people that want the spiritual stuff, if you're a clinical therapist, you're just going to clash. I don't get a lot of, every now and then I'll get a spiritual person. I had someone on the table the other day. They were, quite alternative lifestyle and everything like that. But they came to me because they were looking for a clinical session. They weren't looking, they have another therapist that they go, for that energy transference and all those sorts of things. But they came to me for the clinical stuff. They don't go to their therapist that handles their spiritual things. So they came to me. So, and that worked out fantastic for her. She said she got exactly what she needed from the session. She prefers her other massage therapist for her majority of her massages, but she said, you know, when I'm broken and need my body repaired, she's going to come to me. So, yeah, if you don't, sitting right in the middle is probably, you're going to probably alienate both sides. So, we've got a very unique industry with massage therapy. You're not going to find anyone else that has such differing views about how to treat clients and how they go about treating their clients. So I think keep to your sides sort of thing. I don't feel like it's a good business decision to sit in the grey there. I feel like this one's a black or white situation with these two particular styles. They don't complement each other when they try and work together, because people are generally like one way or the other. They don't like to sit in the middle too much. So that's just my opinion. I found that's what works well for me. I have the spiritual style massage therapist that I send people to. If I get a bit of a vibe when I'm on the phone to someone that they're looking for that style of massage, I can say, you know, look, this person's someone that's probably going to really work well with you. And that someone that is a spiritual style client that's looking for that sort of those energies and all that sort of thing, they're going to go great with that therapist. They're not going to get that from me. It's not going to work well. So hopefully some of these points have helped you out today. These are just my opinions, so you know, don't worry about it too much if you feel differently to it. If you got any comments or anything like that, I always like to try and keep them positive. If you have any questions, just pop them in the comments below. Other than that, I'm trying to pump out as many videos as I can lately, and hopefully you subscribe and like the video. Cheers.